Hello everyone, my name is Erin. Welcome to Intro to Yoga Flow series. In this series, the flows are short and sweet, around 10 minutes, and modifications will be given for certain postures. So if you are new to flows and vinyasas, this one will be good for you to start. And in each different video, we'll be focusing on different themes so that we can work through different muscle groups. In this video, we'll be focusing on flexibility, mostly on hips and hamstrings. You do not need any equipment, so when you're ready, let's get started on your mats. Standing on the top of your mat, inhale, reach your arms up overhead, palms to touch. Exhale, hinge from your hips, forward fold. Soften the knees if you need, stomach close to your thighs. Inhale to halfway lift, flat back, hands onto your shins. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rising up, sweep your arms up overhead, palms to touch. Exhale, hinging from your hips, forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Release your hands, plant your hands down, step your right foot one big step back, dropping the back knee down. Coming to your low lunge, inhale, reach both arms up to the sky. As you exhale, reaching your fingertips down to the floor or onto a block beside your hips, adjust the height of the block accordingly. With every exhalation, sink your hips low and forward, stretching out your hip flexors and your quads on the right side. Keep breathing here. Coming back to center, moving to your half split. So we're going to straighten your right leg, flexing the right foot, toes up. Hands can be still onto the block. Inhale, lengthen the spine, reach the crown forward. Exhale, fold over your right leg. Keep breathing and keep the spine nice and long. Slowly coming back up to center, rebend the left leg, step it down, palms down, and straighten the both legs this time. Coming to pyramid pose, ground both heels down. Hands can be onto the floor, framing your left foot or onto a block. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale to fold down. Try to keep your hips squared by drawing the left hip back. Breathe. Slowly rising up to standing. Pivot your right toes to face the long edge of the mat. And then spread your arms out wide. Coming to triangle pose, lean forward on your inhale. As you exhale, reach your left hand down onto a block or inside of your left foot, right hand up. And then reach your right hand up and overhead, turning the chest up to the sky. If you like more challenge, reach your left hand up, parallel to the right. Rising back up to center, bend the front knee, coming to warrior two. Widen your stance out if you need to, gazing towards your front fingertips. Coming to side angle pose, so lean forward, resting your left elbow onto the left thigh or left hand inside of your left foot. Reach your right hand up and overhead, and rotate the chest up towards the sky. And from here, resting your right hand down, both hands inside of your left foot and pivot onto your back toes, coming to lizard lunge. If you can ease your elbows down to the floor. If not, stay onto your palms, rocking your body side to side, front to back. And then we're going to move to your forearm plank position from here. If you can, step your right foot back. If not, you can stay onto your hands, step it back to plank and drop down to your elbows, coming to forearm plank. Keep the core engaged, hugging the ribs into your spine. And then slowly dropping your hips down for Sphinx pose, elbows below your shoulders. Let's pull the elbows backward, send your chest forward, look up. And then place your palms beside your chest. Either stay in your baby cobra or lengthen the elbow all the way up to your full cobra pose. Tuck your toes under and push your hips up and back to downward facing dog. Breathe. On your next inhale,
Right, lift your heels, tiptoe all the way to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen the spine halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Very nice. Plant your hands down. On the other side this time, you're going to step your left foot back. Drop the left knee down. Reach your arms up for your low lunge. As you exhale, drop your fingertips down by the sides, either onto the floor or block. Again, adjust the height of your blocks. As you exhale, sink lower onto your hips to stretch your hip flexors and your quads. And then slowly moving your body back to half split as you straighten your right leg, flexing the right toes up. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Keep squaring the right hip back to be in line with the left. Coming back up to the center, rebend the right leg, step it down. Now straighten up both legs, pyramid pose. Ground both heels down to the floor. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, folding over your right leg. If you can, forehead towards your shins, stomach to thighs. Keep your hips squared to the front. Standing up, and then this time pivot your left toes towards the long edge of the mat, spreading both arms wide. Lean forward on your inhale. Exhale, triangle pose. Hands onto a block or inside of a right foot as you reach your left hand up and overhead. Keep turning the chest up. Option, you can bring both arms parallel to the front. Breathe here in your triangle pose. And then back to the center, bending the front knee, warrior two. Gazing front here. And then inhale, reach your right hand forward. Exhale for your side angle pose. Right hand inside of your right foot or right elbow onto your right thigh. Reach your left hand up and overhead. Coming to your lizard lunge, both hands inside of your right foot. Pivot onto your back toes. Again, easing onto your elbows if that's available. Rocking your body side to side, front and back, loosening up the hip joints. Coming to forearm plank after this. So you're going to step your right foot back. If you're in a high plank, drop down to your elbows. Engage the core here. And then drop your belly down, Sphinx pose. Press your elbows, drag it backwards, send your chest forward, look up, lengthen the spine. And then place your hands beside your chest. Push yourself up all the way to cobra or stay in your baby cobra. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Breathe here. On your next inhale, you're going to sweep your right leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. We're going to go for three-legged vinyasa. So lean forward to plank pose, keeping the right leg up. You can drop your left knee down. Take one push-up, bend your elbows. Inhale, slide forward. Try to keep the right leg up. And exhale, push all the way back, three-legged dog, right leg up. And then moving to your side plank from here. So coming to plank pose, shoulders over your wrist, left hand down, right hand up. Option, drop your left knee down for your modified side plank. Keep the right leg up. If you can, peace finger grab onto your right big toes. And with control, you're going to bring your right foot forward beside your left hand. And then slide it down to your full split. Or just straighten your right leg, taking a half split like what you did earlier. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold down. Hands can be always onto a block to keep the spine nice and long. Nice. And then bring the body back up. Meeting back in half split. If you're in your full split, rebend the right leg, step it down. And we meet back in downward facing dog to reset. Moving on to the left side. So inhale, sweep that left leg up. Three-legged vinyasa. Shift forward to plank pose. Keep the left leg up. Drop your right knee down if you need. Bend your elbows for your push-up. Inhale, slide forward, back bend. Exhale, push back to your three-legged dog. Left leg up. And then side plank. So shift forward to plank. Stay onto your right hand this time. Reach the left hand up. dropping the right knee down if you need. Keep that left leg up high. Peace finger grab onto your left big toes if you can. And then with control, you're going to send the left leg all the way to the top of your mat for your half split or full split as you slide all the way down. If you're taking your half split, let's flex the left toes up. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Keep drawing the left hip back. Keep your spine nice and long. And breathe here to stretch the left hamstrings. Coming back up and then meet back in your half split if you're in your full split. Palms down, rebend the left leg and step back, downward facing dog. Breathing here. On your next inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward. Step or hop in between your hands. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold forward. On your next inhale, you're going to reach your arms up overhead, rising up, palms to touch. Exhale, draw your palms together in front of your heart. Nice. And from here, take your left leg one big step back, facing the long edge of your mat, coming to a wide-legged stand. Toes pointing slightly inwards. Place your hands onto your hips. We're going to take a wide-legged fold. Inhale. Exhale, hinge from your hips, start to bow down. Place your hands below your shoulders, onto a block or onto the floor. Keep the spine long, lengthen the tailbone all the way to a back. We're going to take your wide-legged split from here. So start to heel-toe your feet as wide as you can, palms pressing down to the floor. Go as low as you can. If you're low enough, you can rest your elbows down or even can rest your chest down. If not, always stay onto your palms below the shoulders. Feel the stretch on your inner thighs and your adductors. Slowly as you come up, you can heel-toe your feet back to a wide-legged stance. Walk your hands back to the top of your mat. Step your left foot forward, back to a forward fold. Inhale, rising up, sweep your arms up overhead, palms to touch. Exhale, palms to your heart center.
I hope you enjoyed the flow earlier and really helped you to work on your flexibility. Do check out my other videos in this series. I have also the back bends, core, as well as a detox twist focus flow. Thank you so much again for supporting and for watching, and I'll see you soon on the next video.